What's good, what's good? I'll go by Steph. Welcome back to the channel. This video is about time management and how we manage it. This is very critical, it's very important because I think now we have the most opportunities to do whatever we want to do. We start now, we can leapfrog a lot of people if we start now, you know what I mean? So let's get into it. I know for a fact, a lot of you man, in uni, you're working, you're doing your day-to-day life and you feel like you're just kind of freestyle in life. There's no structure. You don't have a routine, the habits are just like whatever, and you're trying, some are trying, I know people are trying out there, and then you feel like it's not really working, nothing working, you're not getting as much work as you would like to, feel me? You'll be thinking to yourself, I've got all these tasks to do today, and you're wondering why none of them done, you know? You do the easiest tasks, you do one little thing, and I'm like, yeah, cool, back to school, go on Twitter, go on Instagram, look what everyone's doing, and the tasks are just sitting there on your to-do list. Like, some of us, I mean, certainly me, whenever I don't get enough done or I don't do what I'm meant to do, I choose the easiest task, and it gets to like 11 p.m. end of the day. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm just a loser, I'm just a bum. I'm like, damn, what have I done my life today? You know, I'm just wasting time. Man, our phones are gonna kill us, man. Our phones are gonna really just set us back in life. Like, our phones are really just one of the reasons why we're not really getting to the places we want to. It can be a cycle, you know, day to day, every day you wake up, roll over to your phone, your phone's fully charged, you're like, cool, I'm gonna TikTok for a little bit. You're thinking 5 minutes, don't be that long. You're scrolling, you're like, oh, my day's half an hour, it's went, just like that, you know what I mean? And it becomes a cycle where every day, you know, the same thing, not pushing the task to next day, tomorrow, to next week. As we're in our 20s, usually it's on our side, so the earlier we start doing the things we want to do, you know, taking action, use your time management properly to fit them in your schedule, because a lot of other work in uni, we've got a lot of commitments. At the end of the day, we have to try and break out this cycle. Every day we can't be doing the same things that we know that aren't gonna be good for us. We've got to set a routine to create habits where we're doing things we want to do without even thinking about it. It's just a, you know, automatic thing we do, you know. We just think, oh yeah, gotta do this, do it, boom. A fun fact for you, man, something, you know, you can tell your mom, your granddad, whoever, you know, one of the founding fathers of the US, Benjamin Franklin, you know who he is, go research who he is. He said, lost time is never found again. This is a reminder of time permanence. Like, once that time goes, you'll never get it back. You can't repeat it, you can't get it back. You know, it's gone forever, lost in time. Once the moment's gone, it's gone forever. You can't get it back, can't be replaced, can't be recovered, it's gone, that's it, you know? Like, to be real with you, nobody really like taught me how to manage my time. I've had to like go on YouTube, you know, kind of find like YouTubers, influence that, you know, that align with what I want to do and see what they do and get inspired and figure out how do they do it. We're in our 20s, man. We're dealing with a lot. We're dealing with a lot. Like, we're trying to manage, you know, studying, working, earning money, but even relationships. All these kind of things is gonna take a lot of time out of our lives, you know, drain our energy and all that. So we've got to create systems in place where we set our times for certain things we need to do and get them done. But time is gone forever. Like, you see Marvel, like you see man like Dr. Strange with a time stone, reversing time, going back and doing it again, redoing it, keep on redoing it. It's Marvel, you know, it's fiction, it's not real. You know, you can't do that. If I could, that'd be hard, you know, put on the Infinity Stone, on the gauntlet, boom, just turn back time, you know, redo it again, but can't. It's just life. This is our life. This is the real world. Can't do that. What I would say is I found a little structure that's actually working for me now. Recently, actually, a couple of weeks now, I've been trying to do methods. So I'm gonna say a few things. I'm gonna recommend a few things that might help you. Things that I've been doing that might help you. Not saying I'm an expert, because at the end of the day, I always have to say to you guys, I'm doing the same thing as you. This is on the same journey. I have not figured that out. You know, I'm trying to figure it out as much as you are as well. So. You're fine. I was coming it.
Nah, clean shot.
Is it? Come on. Alright, so first, we gotta try and find the perfect routine. In this life, things are not perfect. We just gotta figure it out and try to say it. So we just do what we gotta do, you know? So, and I used to be a perfectionist. I don't be perfect, this could be a certain way. And then, man, you gotta give yourself grace, man, because everything will work out the way you want it in your head. I used to be so self-critical. About like doing certain things where if you didn't do this, oh man, where these are bums and that, when isn't that deep? Here's how I did it, yeah. But here's how I kind of figured it out in a Well, to some degree, as I said, it's not perfect, but it's kind of working right now in this part. So here's what I would say as like cool advice, something that might help you. So let's see you got 5 important tasks you gotta do today. 5, yeah. You gotta think to yourself, what are the most important ones I gotta do first? Focus on those first. Get it out of the way, and you can focus on the rest of them. So let's say out of the 5, 2 of them are quite long, quite extensive. Because focus on those 2 first, and then let's see end of the day you finish all of it. Yeah, they're 2 tasks. You finish end of the day. You might think you got like 3 more tasks to finish, but then it's 11 p.m. You're tired, this and that. Give yourself grace. Do the next day. You know, the next day those tasks become your most important tasks now. Another thing, this one has really helped me. This method that I've been doing for a minute is been the most helpful for me. It's called time blocking. So set in like, so I've been using Apple calendar. So you can use Google Calendar or get a manual calendar you can buy from Tesco's, whatever, and set like blocks in the days, things you need to do. So
Wow.
for me, what I do is I get up at 4 a.m. every day for gym. My gym session starts from like 4:30 to around for like 25 or 5:30 for it's an hour. I start work at 6 to 2, and then after that I do like I content create for like 3 to 7. That's why I shoot, I edit, and those times I know I'm just editing between those hours, and then at 7 p.m. I'm at dinner, and then 9-10 bedtime. You know what I mean, that kind of thing. So try and structure your life where you kind of put in like blocks in the days where I think you need to do. Time blocking is actually so helpful, man, because you know you can just look at the calendar and you see what you need to be doing. You know what I mean? So maybe from 3 to 4, you're working on your creative project for an hour. After 6, dinner time, and then 7 to 8, I don't know, you could be reading, journaling, and then winding down before 9 o'clock before bed. You know, something like that. Make it easy. Just make it easy. Don't overcomplicate it, and that's where you start to
You become like,
focusing too much on doing other things and getting your head about whether you do it properly. You know, so I'll say definitely try that, man. It's been really helpful for me. Creating a routine, these habits, is gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take time, and you gotta retry and stay consistent, because it's not gonna be easy. Like life happens, man. Things gonna happen that might throw you off, but you gotta get back on task and stay focused. So, don't let people just take you off the path that you're trying to go down. Focus and do what you gotta do. We gotta start being more intentional with how we spend our time. We can't just be sitting in our phone, watching Netflix all day. We gotta be more intentional and doing things we need to do. We gotta start now. Really and truly, like, if we don't start now, I always say, man, we don't want to be 30, 40, still trying to figure out life. Well, it's not a bad thing, but I'm trying to say, the earlier you start, the better we'll be off in the future. We have a head start. Progress isn't about being perfect every single day. It's just making this small increment steps every single day, just doing what you need to do every day. When I was talking about time blocking, like, it's just a structure, like, of how I structure my days. But don't feel like it should just box you in and be like, oh, I have to sit by this. Like, I might run over or don't start on time. And let's say I get back from work late, I'm doing overtime, I get back at like 5 or 4, but I know I should be doing content creation during that time. It's okay. I can at least I'm gonna get on it. I know I'm gonna get back from work and do my content creation and do my editing and this and that. You know what I mean? So this is why I say give yourself grace, man. It isn't the end of the world. At least when you know what you're doing,
at this point, you
sort it out, do it. Pattern your work, man. Pattern your tasks. You do it, man. I've had days where I've walked about 10, 20 miles. I end up come back from work, I'm just tired. I'm opening Premiere Pro, I'm just like, I'm tired. Trying to stay awake with my laptop, I'm just like, you know what I mean? But gotta get work done. Gotta get the work done. So sometimes I go for a quick little nap, get right back on it. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure you stay focused and get back on task. But man, yeah, man, end of the day, man, we're humans, man. We're not robots. I'm trying to figure it out. Look, when I tell you now, we don't know what we're doing. And a lot of not don't know where we're going to end up being in the next couple of years. But at least have an idea. At least have goals set out. At least write it down, put in your journal, put in your notepad. Try and have some kind of like plan where you want to reach to, and think about ways how you can reach those plans. I have a plan personally, and I have a roadmap on how I I can get there, and hopefully I do. But I'm looking towards it, and
Get potential.
I see where it takes me. We're here trying to figure out our place in this world, in this weird, twisted, confused world, man. You know, this world is funny, man. And yeah, look, I'm trying to figure out too. I'm just like you. I'm the same beast as you, man. I have not figured it out either. I'm in the process of figuring it out as well. So, you know, and I'm doing my best. You know, end of the day, man, you really just try and do your best. Time is our most valuable currency right now. Being in our 20s, man. You know, you hear all the time people in their 40s, 50s. They wish they were young. They wish they were that. You know, I was talking to a friend yesterday, and they were saying they went to a club 3 days ago, and they see like uncles, you know, like guys with grey hairs and like, going clubbing. You know, they're trying to live their youth again. They're trying to feel young again. Time is our most valuable currency right now. Being in our 20s, youth on our side. So sit with that. Yeah, sit with it. Think about it. Think about ways how you could be better with your time. Honestly, try and do this time blocking thing, man. Research it. You know, if you know what it means, if I haven't explained it the best right now to you, research it and figure out how to do it, man. You know,
That's interesting.
it might help you, man. But yeah, man, that's a bit. Hope you enjoyed it, man. Hopefully, something resonated with somebody, because surely it did. Because I'll be real, come on, I speak facts.
Simple.
I speak facts. You know what I mean? So. But yeah, man, hopefully what I said help somebody out today, yeah. And you know what to do, man. Comment, sub, like, all that. Catch you out in a bit.